G'day, welcome to episode 391 of Trent365. Today is Wednesday the 26th of December, which means it's Boxing Day, which means it's the Boxing Day test here in Australia, here in Melbourne in fact. Great game today, India v Australia is the game. Not going today, not going this week. Went a couple of years ago actually and it was bloody hot. They're going to be pretty hot today too. Then again, I guess most of you probably don't care about cricket, so let's move on. I want to talk quickly about loyalty and reward points and systems. Because I spoke a couple of weeks ago to a guy who has headed up the loyalty programs for a couple of different airlines actually over a few years. And he's one of those super smart engineering type, mathematician types, MIT graduate, all that kind of stuff. And he was talking to me about all the different financial modelings and things that they do, which was fascinating stuff to listen to. But then he came out with a statement which was incredibly simple, but at the same time pretty powerful, which is basically, when it comes to your loyalty and reward system and the program and the points that you put in place, you've got to understand what's the point. What are you trying to achieve? If you're trying to drive revenues, you'll have a slightly different model to if you're trying to increase retention, for example. With retention, you might identify that after a certain amount of purchases, then that customer is likely to stay forever. So your goal is to guide them through the process to get more purchases, not necessarily big purchases, just more purchases to hit that tipping point. When it comes to revenues, then maybe your system needs to be one that encourages them to spend that little bit extra so that they spend more revenue and then they can get the extra benefit they want. So I think it's an interesting observation as we sort of start thinking about now our business for next year, 2019, and look for ways to drive revenues and increase engagement and loyalty and retention and all those things. It's not a one size fits all when it comes to loyalty and reward programs. The thing you really need to ask yourself is, what's the point of your loyalty? Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.